Happy Monday. Good morning, everybody. Hope your Monday morning's going good. How is everybody out there? Um, let's see who we've got here this morning. We have Janet says, "Good morning, all. Here comes the day. Let her rip." Yep. Tim DeLine says, "Good morning. Good Monday morning from Watertown, New York." Good morning, Tim. Hope you're doing well. Dave Clemens. Happy Monday, Dave. Thumbs up and everyone. 31 with lots of snow. Going to 45 here in fantastic Brooklyn, Michigan. All right. Good to see you, Dave. And he's also on the Facebooks over there, too. So thank you, Dave. Troy Pritchard in the house says, "Good morning, everybody. Happy Monday. 30 degrees with a fresh inch and a half blanket of snow." Holy cow. You can have that. Let's see. We got Earl Walker's. Come on now. Where's my little clicker working? There we go. Earl Walker says, "Morning, everyone. 39 degrees. Going to be a decent day today." Thumbs up. Yeah. Appreciate the thumbs up. I see I got a few of them over there already. Steve Kronsky says, "Happy Monday from Mustang, Oklahoma. 54 now with 64 projected high." Thumbs up, Dave. Thank you, Steve. Appreciate it. Rule says Ohio is now a stay-at-home order state, but I have to continue to work. Got to keep airplanes flying. Yeah, yeah. It's getting kind of weird out, isn't it? Larry Galt's here this morning. How you doing, Larry? Says 64 going to 78. Dwayne's in the house. Good morning to all. Thumbs up. Happy Monday. Snow on the ground. 46 degrees. All right. Tim says, "I'm waiting to see if the company I work for is essential. We manufacture brakes for freight and locomotive rail cars." Yeah, I've heard a lot of talk about, I guess they're going to try to decide who's essential and who isn't. Uh, I've already made that decision. My business will stay open because I don't eat if I don't. So, and I've kind of grown accustomed to eating. So I'm gonna try to hang in there as long as I can. Let's see here. Dave Clemens says Michigan's going to be a stay-at-home state starting at 11, according to reports. Dwayne says, "Happy 121st coffee session." Yeah, this is 121. Who would have thunk it, Steve Toronto says, "Morning all. Day 21 self-queue." Yeah, buddy. I did go out the other day. I ran up to just right up the street here to the McDonald's, and they're only doing the drive up thing. Well, I say that, and because I noticed they had like the chairs setting up on the tables. You know how like when they're closed. And so when I went around to pay, I asked the little gal. I said, so y'all got your dining room closed?" And she goes, "No, you just can't stay in there." She's kind of grumpy like, and I'm like, "What do you mean you can't stay in there?" She goes, "Well, you can come in and order, but you got to leave." And I'm like, "Oh, so it's like takeout." She's, yeah, I guess I'd be grumpy too if I had to work the drive up window all day long. But anyway, I got something to eat. Of course, it was McDonald's, so wasn't that great, but it was something different just to get out, get the stink blowed off, as my mom used to say. Go outside and get the stink blowed off. So anyway, Gary Hammett's here this morning. How you doing, Gary? Brian Mooney, how you doing, buddy? Good to see. Good to see. I'm trying to figure out what that picture is. Is that you sitting on top of something? Totally Wood Workshop. Jim Senicola says, "Morning all. Got a rude awakening. 1 inch of snow. 31 and continuing snow flurries today in Midland, Michigan. It is pretty though. Tree limbs white and all. Yeah, now aren't you glad you're back from Orange Beach, Alabama? Yeah, man. Welcome home, Jim." Kevin L's in the house. How you doing, Kevin? Appreciate you being here, buddy. You're here every single day. I can't remember the last time you weren't here. I really appreciate you. I appreciate all you folks. This is a fun little group we got going here. George H. Rothfuss. Good morning, or good snowy morning from Southeast Michigan. Yeah, crazy weather, I guess. I don't know. Maybe it's not that unusual to have snow in March up that far north, I guess. Let's see. Mike Reynolds is here. How you doing, Mike? Been a long time since I haven't seen him here too. I think he's pretty much a regular. Good to have you here, Mike. Paul Stewart's in the house. Another coffee session regular. LB Sharp, good morning, sir. How are you? Hope your Monday morning's going well. Ryan Ballard's over there on Facebook. How you doing, Ryan? Hope you're hanging in there with this crazy quarantine stuff going on. Keith Stanford, good morning all. 23 headed to 35. 4 to 7 inches forecast for this evening. Man, I guess I'm not even going to mention my little rainy weather. Good morning, everybody. Says Hitch Hamilton. How you doing, Hitch? Hope y'all are staying safe down there in the Florida, Southwest Florida. Wilson Rubottom. Good morning, everyone. Thumbs up. Stores getting bare, but gas is cheap. Yeah, that's a good thing. You can go fill up your tank and not spend a lot of money, but you just got nowhere to go because everything's closed. I was thinking I might run down there and take my 5-gallon gas thing just so I'll have plenty of gas to cut my grass with. I cut it the other day and it's already about needing it again, and it's going to rain the next 2 days. So by the time Wednesday or Thursday gets here, it'll be ready to cut again. So I think I've still got a little bit out there in the can, but might as well go get it, fill it up while it's cheap. Marty Tauber's here. King of the Wicked Bucker right there. How you doing, Marty? Marty says snow tonight, man. Eric Smith is here. How you doing, Eric? There's my old buddy Janet. There she is. How you doing, Janet? Hope all is well up there in Indiana. Ryan says, I had to go to the page to pull it up on the tubes. It usually shows up on my feed. Well, I think I know what's going on. There's been a lot of talk about all these internet providers and stuff being asked to throttle it down. In other words, slow down your speed as far as internet service and stuff like that, because there's so many people at home, and that is starting to drag. And not only that, but there's a lot of people that are now having to work from home. And, by work, I mean telecommute. So they're on the computer doing stuff that way. So I feel fortunate that the coffee station so far is still able to come up. I noticed when I first opened up StreamYard today, it worked, but my banners and my the little video and stuff I do, it was there and it would work, but it didn't have the picture. So I had to remember which one was which because I couldn't see the thing. But I refreshed and that did come back. So But yeah, don't be surprised if one day we get ready to do the coffee session and the internet not working. I mean, it could happen. I hope not, but it might happen. We'll see. Brian Rockwell is in the house. How you doing, Brian? Ron Coffee this morning, y'all. Johnny's in the house. How you doing, Johnny? Hitch is joined back over on, or no, I always say Hitch, but that's not Hitch. That's Greg Hamilton. I have two friends named Greg Hamilton. If I don't look close, again, I'm confused because Hitch has got Gregg, and Greg is just Greg. How you doing, Greg? Good to see you, buddy. Hope you're surviving over there in Conyers in the Corona apocalypse or whatever they're calling it. Y'all got any groceries over there in Conyers in Rockdale County? It's getting slim pickings down here. Jim says Orange Beach closed all the condos and beaches, so yes, glad to be home. Yeah. Yeah. Well, you don't have anywhere to go, so I guess if it's snowing, it doesn't matter. Dwayne says, Dave, how are the boys doing, Jack and Rocky? They are just wonderful. Fat Jack is right here at my feet, and Rocky is no doubt snoozing on the sofa. They got it made, I'm telling you. They have it made. And they'll eat good for a while. I stocked up. I got another 100 pounds of dog food the other day. So they won't go hungry. And lots of treats. I got lots of treats ordered the other day. So they're in pretty good shape. They're in better shape than I am, really. My cupboard's way better than theirs is. So I may end up finding out what pedigree dog food tastes like. Times get really rough. So we'll see. Let's see. Let me read this one here. Yes, 2002 in something island off the coast of Oman made a parade float for the 4th of July parade. C-130 T-56 engine on a trailer. Okay, so that's what you're sitting on top of. All right. All right, cool. All righty. Mike Haichu's in the house. Kentucky decided liquor stores are essential. Well, duh. I mean, come on. Ryan, sounds like they are closing our state today. 11 seems to be the time. Brian says, with the Wyoming Air National Guard, I'm an aircraft mechanic for my full-time job with them. All right. Well, thank you for your service, Brian. Appreciate it. Mike Sills is here. Says, morning, everyone. Yeah, Jim says, saw yesterday that NASCAR is going virtual so you can watch a video of the drivers playing video games driving. Yeah, I think they've done that a couple weeks in a row now, and it seems to be a big hit with a lot of folks. However, not this guy. I don't want to watch somebody play a game. I don't hardly like watching the real stuff anymore the way they do it. So. He says they closed the casinos here. No poker. That's my spending money. Well, I'm going to have to take up another hobby, LB. Barry Curtis says it was a great race, actually. Yeah, I suppose, but it's not a real race. It's pretend. Charlie Mitchell's in the house. Says, good morning, Dave. I don't get to spend this much time in the wood shop. I'm getting used to it, though. I know. See, that you got to look at the positive thing about this stay-at-home quarantine stuff. Like I said, it's not a real big change for me because I like to stay home. I like going out in the shop and playing around and doing stuff. And now with this quarantine thing, I can go do it and not really feel guilty about it. Like, well, I should be doing something else, but nope, have to stay in. Um, yeah, I'm gonna be out there tinkering today here in a little bit. Portal Woodworks is in the house. Good morning, David. How are you, sir? Uh, Janet Moore says, anyone watch the virtual NASCAR race was like watching a video game, kind of sad. Yeah, that's kind of what I think, Janet. You know, I mean, I guess for some folks it's better than nothing, but not for me. Dwayne says, let's give a big wave to all the first responders. Yeah, yeah. Hope they stay safe. I saw today that they're getting just regular people, you know, people that like to sew and stuff like that. They're kind of getting them to help out sew those little mask things and stuff like that. And see, that's what needs to happen is people need to pull together. And of course, the government needs to get the heck out of the way and say, well, they got to meet a regulation and blah blah blah. Just screw all that. Get people to pitch in and help do stuff, and we can get this done. Um, of course, you know what's going to happen. When I saw that one, and I hate to think like this, I don't. I try to be positive, but one of the things I was thinking of, I can just see, uh, somebody wearing a mask that wasn't made officially um, by one of these little ladies or something, and then they catching something and end up, either dying or almost dying or something, and then the ambulance chasing lawyers will be right on that. Well, y'all let these things get out there and they weren't subject to regulations, blah 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 blah. I can just see another cluster coming, but maybe not. We'll see. Um, Grant Clark says, I'll get my wife to cut grass as soon as the snow is gone. Yeah, I bet she's not around when you type that. Awesome Wood Things is in the house. Meeting ended early. I can't believe y'all are still having meetings. Do y'all sit like 6 feet away from each other around the table? Probably a big epidemic where you're at up there and your book publishing thing or whatever it is. I can't remember what you said you do. Some kind of publishing thing. Let's see. Leanne Snugs in the house. How you doing? Maybe soon you can do Monday Morning Live from Holly Hill. That would be awesome. I can't wait to do that. From Leanne's shop. Not Ken's shop, Leanne's shop. That's where it'll be from. Steve in Toronto says, how are vets working in your area? My cat stopped eating, losing a ton of weight. I don't know, but under normal circumstances, I would be getting a little card in the mail because it's time for Jack and Rocky's yearly thing. I think I usually take them in April or something like that. And I haven't gotten it yet. And it just makes me wonder if they're trying to put that off so that people aren't aren't coming over there unless it's an emergency or something. I haven't even contacted them to see, but I do need to go over there and get, I give Jack and Rocky both the heartworm medicine. It's called the Heart Guard. And then, of course, especially down here in the South, you have to have them on some kind of flea and tick stuff. And I have some stuff called Next Guard, which is a little chewable thing. And I'm out of both of those. I give it to them once a month, and usually right around the first of the month. And I'm completely out of those. So I've got to go by the vet sometime before the first week of April and try to get some more of that. So I will find out then if they're even open. Okay, Ryan says up here emergency vets are open, regular ones are closed. Yeah, it could be that I can't get that. I may have to try to order this stuff online, but I'm not sure if I can order it online because I think it's got to have the little vet's prescription thing, whatever. I don't know. We'll see. I mean, it wouldn't be the end of the world because since they're staying in most of the time anyway, it's not like, of course, they can get ticks and fleas on them pretty quick around here because they like to run out there in the woods. Let's see. Dave says he's waiting on his My Sweetie spindle to arrive. That's awesome. Did you get a water cooled or air cooled, Dave? Just curious. Ryan Balance says, I've been cleaning the garage. First time my wife's car has been in it since she got it 2 years ago. Well, good. Good. I bet she's happy about that. I haven't had a car in my garage in years. Um, I have too many toys in my garage. Don't have room for cars. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Oop, I missed something. Hold on here. Let's see. Tim says, my wife works for a specialty paper company. They're going to start manufacturing the materials to make face masks. Good, good. That's good. And see, that's, like all these companies, if if people don't have any money to buy your regular product, you might as well make something useful. And then that way, you'd be able to keep your employees busy. They'll be able to stay working. It's a win-win. Awesome Wood Thing says, I had a first in the wood shop this weekend. I couldn't find a benchtop tool for about 20 minutes. I've lost many hand tools and pencils, but a benchtop tool? Yeah. How big a benchtop tool are we talking? That's pretty bad if you lose something like that. Earl says, not sure what happened, but just got back on here. Missed beginning, got my Gatton Y and X rolling. Sweet. That's good. That's good. Barry says he's still hunting a 10 millimeter socket in the shop. I know. I don't know why it's always the 10 millimeter that disappears. Uh, I know I looked around one time for mine, and I mean, I looked all over. I was turning the whole shop upside down, and I finally found it. And you know where it was? It was stuck on the end of the extension, put in the drawer where I keep my extensions. I didn't ever take it off. So there you go. Might want to look there. Clyde says his hands are so dry and raw from all the washing. Yeah, yeah. Dave said he got a water cooled 2.2. Yeah, you'll like that. That's what I have on one of mine. Mark Allen says, Dave, are we having a show and tell on Saturday? Yeah, we probably will. And so far, you're the only one that sent me anything, Mark. So you'll be the star, uh, unless other people send me something. Sean Draper's in the house. Good morning, Sean. Wilson Rubonum says, time to do a scavenger hunt in the garage for those things. I know I have, but don't remember where they are. Yeah, yeah. Johnny says, good choice, Dave Clemens. That is a good choice. Ryan says, it barely fits in the garage. I doubt she keeps it there. I decided on my pole barn I am doing 12-inch wide doors. Yeah. Yep. Darren Bird says, morning, Dave. Wow, woke up to snow. All righty. couldn't find a 1-inch belt sander? Come on, man. Your shop must be as messy as mine. Oh, look who snuck in here, Ken Moon. Says Leanne's shop is a ridiculous comment. I don't think so. I don't think so. I think that's really her shop, and she just lets you use it once in a while. Just saying. I have a dedicated place. For most of my tools, just seem to lose my dedication. Yeah. Yeah, I'm pretty good at, when I clean up, I do that, a place, everything in this place and a place for everything, or however that saying goes. And it lasts about, 30 minutes. Because I'm I'm a slob. That's the way I am when it comes to organization. Barbara Bundy's here. Says, good morning, everyone. Hope you're doing well down there in Milton, Florida, doing your little working from home thing. Cable and internet companies have been declared essential. Yeah, I mean, just think how bad. This isn't fun. I know, being stuck at home and all the social distancing and all that kind of stuff. But just think how crappy it would be if it was, 30, 40 years ago and there was no internet. You had to wait for the newspaper to show up in the driveway to find out what's going on. Although sometimes, all this instant information we get is, kind of information overload, and plus half of it's fake. So you gotta wade through the junk to find the little nuggets there. Charles Steed's in the house. He says, I'm late, but made it on a rainy Monday morning in Rome, Georgia. Yeah, it's pretty, I'm south of I-20, so I think most of the heavier stuff is north of me. But it's drizzly enough right now. You get wet if you go out there. All right. Ryan Ballard says, oh, Dave, I had an idea for a Corona challenge. Corona signs with wrong answers only. I'm intrigued. Tell me what you mean by wrong answers only. Give me an example. Charlie Mitchell says, pencils and scales have a way of walking out of my shop. So I went out and purchased so many of them, got them all over the place, but I still have trouble finding one. I know, I go buy a pack of pencils, and then the first thing I do is I'll take them to my bandsaw and cut them in half. Of course, then only half of them have the eraser, but, usually you're not using an eraser. And then, sharpen them all up, scatter them out all everywhere. And then still, when you need one, it's like, where are they? It's, and then you find them and they're all in one place or something. I don't know how that happens. Crazy how that works. Let's see. Tim says, I try to fives my shop, but I can't make it past twos. Okay. I didn't get that one, but all right. I'm slow today. Barry Curtis says, FYI, if you rent a large piece of equipment, please get rental protection. That sounds like good advice there for people that lose stuff. Tape measures. Also, I had like 10 of them somewhere. Now, I'll tell you something about a tape measure. I'm funny when it comes to tape measures. I have a ton of them, but from what I know about tape measures, no two are alike. So when I start a project, I try to say, okay, depending on what size, length, and stuff I'm measuring, I'll pick a tape measure out, and I will try to use that same tape measure for every bit of that project. Because I found if you don't, you may have two tape measures that they might even be identical, but maybe one you've dropped on the floor and the other one you haven't, and it's bent that little thing. And so now one measures a 16th or sometimes more different than the other one. So whenever I do something, I always try to use the same tape measure throughout the project, because even if it's wrong, it's going to be wrong the same amount for every piece you cut. So that's just me. Anybody else do that? Let's see. Let's see here. Pencils are like socks in the dryer. Yeah, I'll go along with that. Okay, Ryan's got it. This is what I was waiting for. Prevent corona. Wash your hands before petting your neighbor. I like that. We need to refine that a little bit. Come up with some rules and stuff, and we'll kick that off, Ryan. We'll do it, buddy. You and I need to talk later. We'll come up with the challenge. Clyde says thumbs up. Everybody's saying thumbs up, so I guess they're telling me I need to get off here and get to work. Barry says backhoe stump root ripped the computer plugs out. Yeah. Okay. Alrighty. Janet, look at her. She is so observant. Is that your new Gatton logo hanging on the wall? That's kind of my logo. It's the font of the Gatton CNC that I use. But yes, that's the one I did. That's actually the plywood one that I did the video on the other day. Thank you for noticing, Janet. All right, yeah, have a great day. Yeah, I got to get out of here. My timer went off a while ago. What am I making today? Tim asked. Tim, I've been doing so many YouTube videos that I don't really talk about my projects, because then nobody will watch the video. So you'll have to watch the video to see what I do. But I got some cool ideas. I'm going to be working, and I ain't got nothing else to do, really. I mean, I got a few orders to fill, but got lots more playtime now that I got that other machine. I can have one running, Gatton kits, and the other one I can play with. So, all right, well, we're going to get out of here. I'm running a little over today. Thank y'all for tuning in. We've had a really good crowd. We had like 40-something people watching a while ago. And again, it's just like the Saturday night show. We had probably a record audience number, and I know it's just because there's a captured audience because you can't go anywhere. So, but anyway, I appreciate you tuning in just the same. And I really appreciate the thumbs up. We already got about 22 of those, looks like. So if you would, hit the thumbs up on your way out if you haven't already. And get out there and have an awesome Monday. Everybody stay safe. Stay 6 feet away from everybody. Wash your hands. And we will see y'all tomorrow morning. Take care.